In a forested area of Chikkaballapur, a yoga teacher clawed her way out of what was supposed to be her grave. Her name: Archana. And tonight, we uncover the story of her escape from death itself. Archana, a 35-year-old yoga teacher, led a quiet life in Chikkaballapur. But beneath the calm surface, a storm was brewing, a storm of jealousy, betrayal, and a plot that would lead her to the edge of death. It all began with suspicion. Archana and Santosh, her husband's friend, had developed a close bond. But for Santosh's wife, Bindu, that bond was a betrayal. Her suspicion became an obsession that would ultimately turn deadly. In her desperation, Bindu turned to someone dangerous, a man with a criminal past, Satish Reddy. She offered him a supari, a contract, to silence Archana permanently. Reddy disguised his intentions. He befriended Archana, pretended to be her student, learned her routines, and waited for the perfect moment to strike. On that fateful day, Archana trusted Reddy enough to get into his car. But soon, she realized this was no friendly outing. They attacked her, 4 against 1, in a brutal, premeditated assault. And once they thought she was gone, they dragged her body to a remote forest area and buried her in a shallow pit. To her killers, she was nothing more than a lifeless body, covered hastily with branches and leaves. But little did they know, Archana wasn't done fighting. With unimaginable strength, she clawed her way out, fighting against pain and fear. And instead of hiding, she headed straight for justice. On 24th October, Archana walked into the police station with the truth: a kidnapping, assault, and a brutal attempt on her life. This wasn't random violence. It was the work of a plot, meticulously planned by those closest to her. One by one, the conspirators were arrested. Satish Reddy, Bindu, and the men she hired were caught. And Archana's stolen cash and jewelry were recovered. But the true victory was in her survival. Archana's story could have ended that night in the forest. But with courage, she took back her life. And through her survival, she reminds us all that even in the darkest moments, resilience can be a light that leads us back to hope.